Hey G Squad, welcome back to my solo. Is it worth it? So today's episode, this cool ones right here, and pretty much what these are air purifiers. And you see right here, we do have a bunch of them from different brands. 4 of them are from the same exact brand, and 2 of them are from different brand. This one right here was from a brand called Aroeve or something, and these are all from Levoit. This one right here is from a brand called Coway. So obviously, when you guys look at these 2 right here, it's much bigger than the other ones. But you see the way how I laid it out, it's kind of like raising the bar, which is pretty cool. But the way how they design these air purifiers is slightly different. These 2 right here are actually very popular on Amazon when you guys do look at it. And these are designed for a small room. This one right here is designed for you guys to use for a medium or large room. And then for these 2 are designed for you guys to use for a large room or any small rooms as well. And that is very easy for you to tell when you guys do look at the size difference on here. They're small, medium, and large. And literally the way how all these work right here is the fact that it sucks up like the pollen, the dust, and everything from the side and the bottom. And then clean air comes up from the top. Where for this one right here, it sucks up like the pollen, the dust, etc. from the side right here, the bottom, and right here as well. I believe also from the front right here. And once it does that, the clean air comes out from the top, from the back right here, which I'll show you in a second. And for all these, it does have the filter inside. In terms of pre-filter, HEPA filter, and advanced carbon filter, the way how you replace it or take out the filter is the same for all of these, but this one is different. Let me show you guys how to take it out and replace it. Start on this one. So you guys do turn it on the bottom. That is how you guys take it out for this one. Now let's do the next one. So that's the inside for this one. So there's the filter. Now this one. That's what it actually looks like for this one. Now for this one. For the big one. So you can see for the big one, it's actually very big compared to the other one. But you definitely see for each one of them, it does have the HEPA filter, the pre-filter, and also the advanced carbon filter inside. And then for this one, you guys don't have to turn it from the bottom. Instead, you guys want to take it out like this. So very easy and very simple. So this one right here is a pre-filter. If you guys do take it out right here on top. Right behind that, we do have like the charcoal filter. And the inside right here, we do have the HEPA filter. So let's do take it out. That's what the inside looks like. So very easy and very simple for you to take out each different part for all of them, if you can see. And usually for air purifier, when you guys do use it, you guys want to change the filter every 3 to 6 months, depending on how often you do use it and how long you guys do use it as well. Whether if you guys using the high speed, low speed, or sleep mode. And also depends on your environment as well. If there's a lot of smoke, if there's a lot of odor, if there's like a lot of pollen or whatever, the more there is, the faster you guys need to change the filter. But obviously, if your air is clean, then you guys don't have to use it and you don't have to replace it as often. And one little secret to prevent you guys from changing the filter often is for you guys to use like a vacuum cleaner to vacuum the inside and turn the outer layer. So that way you guys don't have to change as often. And the way how I carry each one of these is actually very different. For all 4 of these right here, there's no handle for you to lift it up. But for this one right here, they do have a handle on both sides for you to lift it up. And then for this one in the back, they do have a little handle for you to carry around really easily as well, which is pretty cool. And the other thing, when you guys do look at all these air purifiers, one of them is actually very unique, which is this one right here. So for this one on the side, they do have an option for it to open up. So that way you can use essential oil on here if you guys do want to, which is very nice. Where for all the other ones, it does not have that option. In terms of the light option or night light option, not all of them actually have it. Only one that does have it is this one right here and this one. We do have the light on top and the bottom for this one. And then for this one, we only have it on top. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second when we do turn on the light. But let's turn it back off. So if you guys want the night light option, these 2 are the one that does have it and everything else does not. For the other one, they do have this little light in the middle, but it's not really a night light. It's just an indicator light that's on here. And then for this one, it doesn't have a light as well. It's only just this light on top, which I will show you in a second. And for most of these air purifiers, they do have this available in different color. I got the all white because it looks very nice and very clean. So this is everything that's on the product. What I'm doing right now is to show you guys what the screen looks like when you guys do use it and show you guys what's on here for each one of them. Because when you guys do look on here, there's a lot of difference for each one of them. Some of them have certain functionality that the other one does not have. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean. And what I want to do is to turn off the light as well, so that way you can see a little bit better. All right, so we'll start with this one and we'll work our way towards the right to show you each one of them. So we have to turn it on. There's 1, 2, and sleep mode. So sleep mode is actually very quiet when you guys do use it. But when you turn on max, it does get pretty loud if it's in here. And for light option right here on top, we do have the light. If you guys press on again, we do have the light option on the bottom. If you guys press on again, we do have the light on the top and the bottom, which is very nice. Obviously, if you guys use it in a completely dark setting, it'll look a lot better. I'll turn off the light completely in a second. But you see on top right here, we also have the timer option. So it's 6 hours, 12 hours, and 24. And one thing that I forgot to mention or said it incorrectly is the fact that for this one on top, if you guys open up this part right here, they do have the spot right here for you guys to put essential oil as well. So not only this one has essential oil option, but this one as well, which is pretty cool. Now I'll show you the next one. All right, so here we do the next one. Let's turn this off first and turn this one on. So that is 1, which is very quiet when you guys do use it. That's 2. And that's 3. So if it's here when you guys use number 3, it definitely gets pretty loud. And top right here, we do have the filter indicator light to show you guys when you guys need to change the filter. If you guys press it again, it does turn off. And for these two that I just show you guys right now, this one is not a smart air purifier that allow you guys to connect it on the app to use voice control as well. The other ones besides the Coway one actually allow you guys to use the smart control option, which I will show you in a second. But now I'll show you the next one. So the next one that we have right here is this one. If you guys do turn it on, you can see how we do have the Wi-Fi option. But right here we do have sleep mode option. Here we do have fan speed option. So that's 1, 2, 3, and back to 1. You guys in here when you guys turn level 1 is actually very quiet. But once you guys turn level 3, it's actually very loud and very powerful. And like I mentioned for this one, it does give you a night light option. If you guys do turn it on, that is what it actually looks like. If you guys press it again, it dims it, so that way it's not as bright. If you guys press it again, it does turn off. And underneath that, we do have a child lock option. Here we do have the display off option. That does turn off the display. Press it again, it turns back on. Here we do have the filter indicator light to let you guys know when to change the filter as well. And then here we do have the timer option. So this one has 2 hours, 4 hours, and 8 hours. 8 hours at max. So if this one does allow you to connect an app, which I will show you in a second. Let me show you guys the other air purifier first. So turn it off, and we'll show you the next one right here. So for this one, if you guys do turn it on, here's what the screen looks like. So then here, one is pretty loud as well. If you guys press it again, here's level 2. Press it again. Level 3. So in here, when you guys turn level 3, it's actually very loud and it's very powerful as well. Like it helps you guys suck out all like the pollen, the dust, and etc. If you guys press it again, it goes back to 1. For this one, you can see how it does have an auto mode option, whereas the other one does not. And underneath that, we do have the display off option, similar to what you guys just saw for the other one. And then here we do a child lock option, and then here we do a time option. If you guys do press on it, just 1 hour. $12 is the max on here. If you guys do the time option, if you guys press right here, we do have sleep mode option. You can see how it does turn off the screen. So sleep mode is actually very quiet when you guys do use it, if you can see. And then here we do have the Wi-Fi indicator light because we do have it connected on the app. And I'll show you guys what the app looks like in a second as well. But turn it off for now, and we'll show you the next one. So here we do have the next one, which is a large one. If you guys turn it on, here's what the screen looks like. So for this one, also has the auto mode option. If you guys press this button, that's the display off option. There's a child lock. There's a time option. So it's 1 hour. This one also has 12-hour max. Here we do have the filter indicator light. Here we do have sleep mode. So you can see how it does turn off the screen. If you guys press right here, that is how you guys change different speed level on here. So there's 4 different levels. This is on low. This is level 2, level 3, and level 4. So level 4 is actually really loud when you guys do use it. So it is very powerful when you guys use it to suck up like the pollen and dust, which is pretty cool. I love the fact how this one does show you guys the PM level on here to show you guys whether or not the air is clean or not. And also for this one, it does have the Wi-Fi option that allows you to connect on the app, similar to the two that I just showed you guys. But I will show you guys what the app looks like in a second. Let's turn this off. And now I'll show you the last one. So right here is the last one. So we do have the brand name. We do have the different button on here. So we do have the power button, the speed button, the iron option, time option, filter reset option, and air quality option. So this one will show you guys the color in terms of the air quality. But we have to turn it on. Here's what the screen looks like. So there's auto mode, 1, 2, 3, and eco mode. So this is eco mode. If you guys do press on it. Now we have auto. 1, 2, and 3. So as in here, when you guys use an eco mode or auto mode, it's actually very quiet. But when you guys turn level 3, it's actually really loud and very powerful that can help you guys clean your ear. If you guys want to turn on the iron option, press right here. If you guys want to turn off the light, you guys want to press and hold this button for 3 seconds. And it does turn off. Press and hold again. It does turn on. Here we do the time option. There's 1 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours. So 8 hours of max. And here we do have the filter reset option for the HEPA filter and a charcoal odor filter. And here's what the top part looks like for this one. So what I'm doing right now is turn on all of them and turn off the light first to show you guys the night light option. And I will show you guys what the app looks like for 3 of them. Alright, so here is what the pot looks like in a dark setting. Obviously, if it's more darker, you guys can see a little bit better. But based on what you guys can see right now, you can see it actually looks pretty cool. For the first one and third one, where for auto right here, it just has a little light on top, if you can see. So I do start from here, move my way over. This is what all of them looks like. And when I do move the camera like that, here's what it looks like with all of them on in complete darkness. So definitely the night light option looks a lot cooler in the dark setting. But if you guys don't care about night light option, feel free to check out the other ones. What I'm doing right now is turn back on the light and then show you guys the app control for this one, and this one. So I'm gonna see how I got it all connected. So I do have this one, and this one connected. And the cool thing about all 3 of them is the fact that you guys can control it on the app or you can use voice control. I'll use the voice control in a second. I want to show you guys what the app looks like when you guys do use it. So here's what the app looks like once you guys do turn it on. So we do have the option on the bottom right here for you guys to use if you guys do want to. So there is a schedule option, the timer option, and off and on option. And for this one, just show you guys is for this one, where it does give you guys a night light option. So let's do turn it on. Let's turn it high. So that's that one. Put in sleep mode. You can see how it does work. If you guys try the next one, let's try this one. So same thing for this one, it gives you the same stuff, just no night light option. So I do turn it on. Let's turn it high. Turn on sleep mode. So very easy and very simple for us to use it. And I love the fact that it does show you the PM level on the app. So that way you can see whether or not the air is clean or not. Even though it doesn't show you guys on top right here for these. Now I'll show you the last one. So here's the last one, which is big one. So they do show you the same stuff on here in terms of on and off, schedule option, timer option, display lock option, etc. No night light option for this one as well. So I do turn it on. Here it's on. Turn it high. Sleep mode. And turn it off. So it's really cool how she give you guys the option to control it manually or using the app. Or like I mentioned, if you guys want to use the voice control, you guys can do that as well. So this one here, I named it Ear. This one I named it Smart. And this one I named it Tommy. Let's give it a try and show you guys what actually works. Alexa, turn on Ear. Alexa, change Ear to high. Alexa, turn off Ear. If it's in here and see that does work, but just to show you guys that does work, let me try to record it from this point of view. So we'll do the same thing, but this time I'll record it. Alexa, turn on Ear. Alexa, change Ear to 1. Alexa, turn off Ear. All right, let's move on to this one. Alexa, turn on Smart. Alexa, change Smart to 3. Alexa, turn off Smart. And now I'll try this one with the last one. Alexa, turn on Tommy. Alexa, change Tommy to 4. Alexa, turn off Tommy. So you see from that point of view, the product definitely does work when you guys do use the voice control. So it really cool to give you guys the option if you guys want to use a smart option in terms of app control and voice control. So that is everything that I do want to cover about the product for each one of them to give you guys an idea of what you guys do get for all of them. The more compact one gives you guys the option to use the essential oil and it's much more portable for you to use it. One of them does give you guys a nightlight option where the other one does not. And it does give you a timer option where this one does not. And then for the rest of these is more smarter, and this is not smart, but it's very powerful when you guys do use it. But that is everything about the product. Now that we show you guys a test of how to use it and what's on here, now to answer the question of which one's more worth it. So when it comes to the decision of which one's more worth it, it really depends on your situation. Whether if you guys have a big room or small room and what you guys are planning to use it for. If there's a lot of dust in where you guys do live, or there's a lot of pollen, or there's a lot of odor, or if you guys do smoke or something, or if you guys live with someone that does smoke, then you probably want to go for the bigger choice if you guys do have the room. But if you guys are living in a really small room, then probably go for a smaller size option, which is any one of these four right here. But if you guys want to get something that gives you guys essential oil, then these are the better option to go for. Because these are the only one compared to all of them that does give you guys essential oil option if you guys want to use it. But if you guys want the most powerful one out of all of these and the one that lasts you guys longer, it's pretty obvious that these two are the better option to go for because it's much bigger and works a lot longer when you guys do use it, since they do have a bigger filter inside. Where for these, when you guys look at it, it's much smaller. And for these products, you guys don't have to leave it on the table. If you guys want to leave it on the floor and just let it do its own thing, you guys can do that as well. So at the end of the day, it really depends on what you guys want and how you guys want to use it. But if you guys want my honest opinion in which one I do prefer, I can't really just choose one. There's actually two of them that I do like. For me personally, I do like this one and this one. And the reason why is because this one's actually really powerful when you guys do use it. And the reason why I like this one is because it does have the little nightlight option on top. I wouldn't say I like these two as well, but I personally don't use essential oil that often. So if you guys do like essential oil, you guys can get these instead. But for me personally, I definitely like these two right here. This one is a 400S, I believe, and this is 200S. This one is also really cool as well, and I do like it a lot. Only thing about this one is the fact that it does not give you guys a smart option in terms of app control and voice control. I feel like if this one had that option, then I do like this a lot more. But because it doesn't have the option, I can't really choose my favorite. Like having that smart control option to control it on the app or the voice control is actually really convenient. So that way you guys don't have to walk over here and turn it off manually. That way you can just look on your phone if you guys do want to. So that's my honest opinion in terms of what I do like. These two are the one that's more worth it in my opinion. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't wanted these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else that you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.